you guys probably think you guys know dinosaurs, and I mean, like, dinosaurs have been in, like, movies, and documentaries and a bunch of other stuff for a very long time. But what if I were to tell you that everything you think you know about dinosaurs is wrong? So today we're going to be covering 5 dinosaur myths say you still believe. Part 1. I'm going to make a couple parts to this since I have a lot to say. So let's just start with probably one of the biggest lies that you guys have probably heard. The fact that T-Rexes cannot see you if you don't move. Yeah, that's completely wrong. T-Rex had the biggest eyes of any land predator. And I know size is not everything, though for T-Rex it did make a difference. Its vision was estimated to be up to 13 times sharper than the average humans, meaning that you stood still, even if you were standing miles away from the T-Rex, it was going to see you. So T-Rex definitely could see you if you do not move. But that's just one of the many lies you've probably heard. The next myth that we're gonna cover is all dinosaurs live together. Now, most people probably imagine all dinosaurs living together, but that is not true. Dinosaurs ruled Earth for over 165 million years, more than 3 times longer than mammals have, and all dinosaurs lived in pretty much different time periods. There were 3 of them: the Triassic, Jurassic, and the Cretaceous. The Cretaceous is where you'll find things like T-Rex, Velociraptor, Triceratops, and in the Jurassic you have stuff like Allosaurus and Stegosaurus. In fact, dinosaurs have been around for so long that we live closer to T-Rex than T-Rex did to Stegosaurus. Yeah, there's about 83 million years between T-Rex and Stegosaurus, but about 66 million years apart from us and T-Rex. Pretty crazy, right? But let's also shatter a dinosaur behavior myth. The myth that herbivorous dinosaurs were peaceful and carnivores were aggressive. In movies and stuff like that, you'll always see herbivorous dinosaurs like Triceratops and Brachiosaurus not hurting everyone, and T-Rex just going on a rampage and killing everything in sight. But that isn't always the case. If you've ever been to somewhere like Africa or something like that, the creatures that you need to be worried about in Africa are more about things like the herbivores, like things like elephants and buffalo. Cape buffalo, in particular, are extremely dangerous animals, and this is also not any different for dinosaurs. Carnivores like T-Rex often only attacked when they felt threatened or when they were trying to find food, so they can actually be pretty calm sometimes. Herbivore dinosaurs, on the other hand, may have been more defensive than carnivores were to not get eaten. And also, if you've ever seen videos of things like, hippos, well, hippos are famous for being extremely dangerous. But if you think that's crazy, then let's also talk about on how fast dinosaurs run, because most people think of dinosaurs as being pretty slow. Well, while some creatures, like the Brachiosaurus, weighed very heavy, many of them, like the Carnotaurus, for example, could run up to 35 miles per hour, faster than Usain Bolt, and weighed as much as a rhino. And even some smaller dinosaurs like the Compsognathus or the Compy, if you need to save half a second, may have reached up to 40 miles per hour. But that's not all, because now let's just talk about when the dinosaurs went extinct. Because that meteor that you've heard of did not kill the dinosaurs nearly as fast as you might expect. So, most people think that the dinosaurs died within a single day. An asteroid hits Earth and then all of them were gone. But that's not true. You see, it may have taken decades or potentially even thousands of years for the last of them to die out. But if you think all these myths were mind-blowing, well, in the next episode we're going to cover some more myths that are going to be very even crazier than these ones were.